This boy has been practicing stamping since he was a child. His dream is to become a civil servant, while other children were still dreaming of becoming doctors or scientists.
Io voglio fare un posto fisso.
This boy's name is Kate. Kate's father works in a government agency. Watching the adults inside either drinking tea or chatting, Kate was extremely envious of this comfortable job. In order to achieve his dream smoothly, he practiced stamping day and night at home, and also imitated adults to answer the phone in a decent manner. When he grew up, Kate got the coveted secure job that everyone envied as he wished. Everyone treated him like an emperor. If he said he was going to play football at night, his mother-in-law and girlfriend would immediately get up to pack his clothes. When he raised his hand, his father-in-law would quickly pour him a glass of wine. Just because Kate had a secure job, he was still a giant baby, even at the age of 38. He slept until 11 o'clock every day, but his mother had already prepared breakfast for him early in the morning. The workplace was just opposite his home, and he could reach the office building across the street with just a few pedals on his bicycle. Usually there were people who would punch in for him. His daily work was just stamping, and he was happily being a parasite of the state without having to take any responsibility. But even God couldn't stand such a life. In order to simplify the bureaucratic system, the government had to lay off employees or carry out personnel transfers. Soon, all his colleagues gathered together. To this end, they also set up 8 exemption conditions. Those with more than 30 years of service would not be laid off. Police officers would not be laid off, and those who were married with children would not be laid off. At this time, when the director read out the 7th condition, there were only 3 people left on the scene. At this moment, Kate finally started to feel nervous.
Il lavoratore diversamente abile.
Grazie, mamma!
Auguri.
And the 8th condition made Kate completely collapse.
Il lavoratore con un diversamente abile nel proprio stato di famiglia. Mio fratello Mario è sordomuto!
So he was the only one in the whole department who met the conditions for being laid off. He returned home feeling disappointed and blamed his parents, who were already in their 70s or 80s but had no health problems at all. In order to keep his secure job, the only way for him now was to marry his girlfriend. He took out the engagement ring, and his girlfriend had been waiting for this day for a long time. At this time, he found that the director was also dining in the restaurant. When he went over to talk, he quickly said that his girlfriend had already agreed to get married, but the director told him that it was already too late to get married now. Only those who got married before the regulations were issued would be counted. Kate's heart sank, so he snatched the diamond ring from his girlfriend's hand and canceled the candlelight dinner that night. It was a foregone conclusion that Kate would be laid off. He had to bid farewell to his beloved office desk and take a train to Rome to wait for a new appointment.